Come out wherever you are.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
You're entering a world of pain.
He can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
From Metro Detroit, this is HBL Radio Nation.
Yes, it is, and I'm Brian P. Gallagher.
And I'm Diane Russell, people. What's going on?
I'm thinking that we should have, I'm artistic, dude, come on. I'm thinking that we should have a new count on the show.
Okay.
It's been 1 week without an arrest or indictment. But does the pleading count?
Oh,
At that
it's
point,
all the
there's so
fuckery.
much-
There's so much fuckery.
Oh,
It's so hard
it's
to
too
keep
much
track.
all around. It's impossible to keep
It's
track.
seriously hard to keep track because everybody's like, oh, so
Which case is this?
Yeah, which case is this one? They're like, Judge so and so.
He's on his second fraud
you're
case
like,
right now that he just, was admonished over. And you know what's really interesting to me is that
Well, wait a minute. I mean, let's just excuse me. Let's just start with the fact he was arrested, mugshot, the whole thing, the fucking.
yeah,
Okay, wait. What's the matter?
For some odd reason, you guys have like low voices.
are we?
Oh, is it super
All
slow?
right.
It's super
We're here in the
slow
midnight hour where it gets
motion.
slow and sexy, baby.
Starting nothing
Oh.
slow.
Sitting in the morning show.
It's great here on HBL Radio Nation
I
when we have
know.
technical difficulties.
And
we enjoy it.
And we're fun. And we don't give two shits. And we're having fun. And we're, drinking and smoking
Swing
and
low,
talking politics.
sweet cherry
That's how we
love.
started this show.
Yes.
We started
With
this
strange
show.
voices at the bar.
No, we started the show because we were talking politics at the bar, having a drink, just two buddies knowing each other forever, and we're on the same team. And so, we've been bitching about Trump for the last fucking 8 years. And so we're like, why not? We should. And wait a minute. And then one time when we got together, this dude came up and interrupted and
On election day.
and really wanted to get into it with us, and we were not having it. And I go, we should do this in my basement and start a podcast. And you were like, yes.
This will be safer if we do this on YouTube where no one will watch it.
And
Yeah.
we can smoke inside and drink inside at the
easy.
same time.
Absolutely, yeah. Well,
Because it's my house, my basement,
and it is a better
my drum
environment.
kit in the background.
It's a way
Oh,
better
yeah.
environment. It really is. And if our voices are even normal at this point, we're not even sure.
I don't know.
But
so
anyway.
is everything fine, Tony? Are we talking at a normal speed yet?
My name is Beelzebub. And I watch over you from down below. I'm just here
It's
for
too
my
creepy,
offerings.
dude. It's too creepy. It's creepy.
I'm here for my offerings.
No, we started the week with literally during our show last week, Trump surrendering, and we
Yes.
had all these power outages. So
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
It was a funky show, and by the end of it, I was pretty hilarious.
It was. Oh, there you go.
I
Yeah.
was slurring my words. And
It was a long show.
yeah.
We went extra long on that one.
There's
so,
popcorn
yeah.
everywhere, and
Woo!
we still have a giant popcorn
The giant popcorn is here. Yeah.
bag. Yeah. So anyway,
Mostly a
and
prop
then
now.
we found out we were betting. We had pool. Like we wanted to try to do a pool bet. Who can get it?
And they
Who
mostly
can guess
come at
his
night.
height
Most.
and his weight.
The height
and
and
it,
weight.
and
Yeah.
it
Do
was-
squares
it
on
had
it. Yeah.
been, oh God. And then it came out that he could just report it himself. And he says he's still 6'3", but 215.
Which 6'3", 215 is
Ooh.
Chris Hemsworth during the first Thor
Boy.
movie.
Oh my God. And so wait a minute.
Also
So,
Muhammad Ali in his prime.
just so you know, okay, so 215, 6'3" in Fulton County.
Yes.
When he reported in Manhattan, he said he was 6'2", 240.
Getting closer. They're both
And when Randy
honing
Jackson,
in.
when he first got in the White House, and Randy Jackson, Ronnie
Jackson. Yeah.
Ronnie Jackson, Candyman Ronnie Jackson, said he was 6'3" and 239.
Getting a little further.
It's
yeah.
not a tumor.
It's been kind of a joke all week, and it's been kind of fun. And then somebody said, I forget where, maybe on Twitter or whatever, I think it was actually John Duff, but he said 215 in kilograms, and I looked up what that would be in pounds. 473.994 pounds.
Nice.
So, I have another quote from John Dev in the show tonight, and that is, criminals hate law enforcement. You fucking tool.
That's true.
After he got booked, he's like, it was a terrible experience. I was,
Well, he might eventually say that he was dyslexic when he was giving those numbers, when he was self-reporting. And he might say, no, well, it's really 251, but, I guess I got dyslexic that day. I'm old.
Oh, and then he wants to run for president. Fuck him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Anything to his advantage is what he's going to do.
It was a terrible experience. It was awful, but everybody was nice.
It was awful. It was the worst 3.5 minutes. I mean, we were on the air. He pulled up. We didn't get 2 sentences out, and then the car pulls off again, and it's over. Yeah, he was in there maybe 5 minutes. Tops.
Well, it was reported less than 20 minutes.
Less than 20 minutes. Okay.
So during the show, though, it was like, motherfucker's been in there 5 fucking minutes. You can't make him wait. Just like maybe 30 minutes. I even said it during last week's show. I was like,
It says no.
I can't even get a 2-piece that quick.
Like, what? Fuck. So, yeah. And then he tweeted his mugshot. And he raised $7.1 million off that motherfucker.
You're being very undude.
Of course, everybody else is, too.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Everybody's making money off it. But the funny thing is that he's going to go after the people who are making money off of it on the Democratic side because it is technically his legal image.
No, actually, it is public.
It's public domain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
anybody can have access to it because it's his record, whatever.
You have to make certain that you have that Fulton County stamp on it, whatever. You have to have the entire piece on there. Otherwise, he's going to end up shutting a lot of those down.
And even during last week's show, and I don't mean to keep going there, but I was like so pissed off about the entourage, about the 40 car, 80 fucking motorcycles, whatever the fuck. He's not a king, you motherfuckers. He's a citizen. In fact, it would be less obvious.
He doesn't believe that.
Oh, I know he doesn't believe that, but who the fuck? And then the taxpayers got to pay for all that bullshit.
Of course.
It's just like...
The taxpayers have to pay for every time that he goes and plays golf. That's on the taxpayers' dime.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he
makes the
spend
Secret
like
Service
400
stay
or
at his
500 years of like presidential a salary playing golf.
Now,
I think that's
yeah.
yeah.
But he's making money.
These are his
off
stats.
of his own Secret Service.
No, wait a minute.
Staying at where he's at.
We need to get some serious Trump stats. Okay?
We
like,
do.
How much money did we spend for him playing golf? Right? How much are we paying in Secret Service? How, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking, how much does he owe in all these states? Even from back in the day. Because he still owes all these cities money from when he was like campaigning back then.
Depending on when he went bankrupt, which time, you know,
Well,
the six
you
bankruptcies
get what
that he
I mean?
has.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
should be keeping like...
It should be a
It's
bigger
actually
story that
really
he sold
hard.
Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, I have
Why
that.
isn't that a bigger story? Why aren't we talking about that everywhere? Because that shows that he doesn't have money. He's not a billionaire.
And, well, the thing is, he
He's gonna sell
transferred it
off
to
his shit.
fucking Junior.
He transferred Mara Looney to Junior?
Yes.
Oh, so he's still going to be able to live there then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So at first we didn't know that. Okay, but it was
He
posted on
transferred it to
Zillow
Junior so it wouldn't be in
that
his...
it sold for
when he has to report...
$422 million, which is
Because he's going to have to report his income in
because
cases.
you know,
Rico
Zillow
Suave.
estimates it for like 24 million.
Yeah.
And so it's for an exorbitant again, and another he can't stop criming. The motherfucker can't stop criming.
Yeah, you heard
and
the
not
stuff
only that,
today.
wait a minute. What the thing about it is too is Mar-a-Lago is like really a crime scene, and now he's selling it and putting it in Junior's name because Junior's not indicted for anything yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It seems fishy. It's like, take the asset out of my hands so they can't go there and.
So
and,
it's not
and
listed
see,
as an asset of mine when I have to report my assets
well, you
in
have to
all these federal
understand,
cases.
when they did a fucking search warrant of that, they had his residence, his office, the storage unit, the where there's pictures taken and put on that they found in evidence, right, of it in the bathroom and on the fucking stage and all this other bullshit, right?
There's got to be a lot more.
The thing
that
about
we
it is,
haven't
excuse me. The thing about it is, there's 52 fucking rooms in that fucking place. They didn't have search warrants for all those other rooms and all the other bathrooms and all the other.
seen. And they didn't search Bedminster either.
So literally, Mar-a-Lago, which I call Mar-a-Lardo, is really still a crime scene, and there still could be shit there. Just like in a grave at the Bedminster Golf Club.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Wolverines!
Gosh, hope he doesn't have to sell off the property where his ex-wife is buried. The kid's mom.
And he keeps screaming, "Oh, what's taking place is a travesty of justice," and we're crying. He's victim.
You're
I love
all
it on
worthless and weak.
Tony Michael's show. Tony Michael's podcast. They call he speaks current victimese.
Is it supposed to be this way?
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Fluent.
Fluent,
victimese,
yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Fluent victimese, and I'm, motherfucker, just like whining and crying like a little baby. I got his toy taken away. Oh, and I want it back.
Well, I threatened them because I was the best, and they went to take it from me, and, these are mine. I should have them. What? It's illegal to have them? I declassified them. What? I can't do that? Okay, well, I didn't have them. Somebody planted them.
Oh, God. And he's like, let me see that. In
His
the
story
tape, he
changed
goes,
every-
let me see that.
every couple
That means
hours.
it was in somebody else's hands during that. Because he's like, let me see that. Do you see this? Oh. That means somebody else was holding it in their fucking hands.
Oh, the
They
audio.
didn't have the clearance
Oh, yeah.
to hold it in their hands.
Look
Oh,
at this.
God, for
Look.
fuck's sake.
Look at that.
Give me that.
Look at that.
Give me that.
Fucking A. So, all his 18 co-conspirators have turned themselves in. We
Usually.
found that out. And also, Fonnie Willis, because it's certain, like, a Cheese Bro and fucking
Cheese
Sidney Powell, they want a speedy trial. Fonnie Willis is like, bring it on, bitch. I'm ready to prosecute all fucking 19 of your asses.
It's to everyone's
Fuck
benefit
and you.
except theirs. So
Oh, yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah.
It's
and
funny
they're
that
trying to break off and
Mhm.
break in, cause chaos, and it's going to be like, I think they're going to get turned down everywhere they go. Every lawyer that I hear,
everything
is
that they're going
saying,
to say is going to get used against Trump
well,
easily.
and not only that,
if he waits too long. Yeah,
if the quicker you cooperate,
quicker
the
you can
quicker
cut a deal.
you're going to cut a deal
Yeah,
and get yourself out of this. If you don't cut a deal, you're going down with the Trump ship.
but
It's the SS Trump-tanic.
but nobody's going to believe Sydney. Sydney is
She's
not.
absolutely ruined
she
her
is
credibility.
A complete wackadoo
nutcase.
nutbag. Nobody's going to buy anything that comes out of her mouth at this point.
How many
Sydney Powell is.
how many fucking text messages between like Laura Ingraham and Ted Cruz, or not Ted Cruz, what's that? Tucker Carlson, did we see? She's a nutbag. Giuliani's fucked up, and
Giuliani's
the whole
drunk and
thing
she's a
about
nutbag. Yeah.
The whole thing came out about Jack Smith inquiring about what a major drunk that Giuliani is, and Trump taking advice from a major drunk, knowing he's a drunk, is not advice from a lawyer. You dumb fuck.
Exactly, and they have Trump on tape talking about Giuliani.
Hi
always being
Jolie,
drunk.
how you doing? Meadows screwed himself and
kinds of
John
fun stuff.
Duff. Yeah, for sure.
Hello.
He put the crappiest little headstone on the grave too. Oh yeah, for sure. At Bedminster for.
He didn't want to put a heavy one. He might have to move it to get those secrets out and sell them.
Oh my god.
You know how much paperwork is down there?
It's just so. It's like, I seriously. Even if we took away your Irish flag and we had pictures of everything going like this with Trump in the middle with little red lines going to, it would be such a spider web of horse shit. Like, there wouldn't be
we
enough
can call
red.
it the web of shit.
There wouldn't be enough red yarn.
Can we use brown yarn? It's going to end up brown anyway. It's the web of shit.
Jesus. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, 50 people in Georgia, almost 50, 49, helped him try to fucking overturn the election in just Georgia.
Yeah.
That doesn't include Pennsylvania and Michigan and Wisconsin and Arizona and New Mexico, and
it's like
they
a
won't even look at what the fuck happened in Florida
chart.
and Texas. For
It's
fuck's sake.
all over the place.
Yeah.
And that first spoke that you have, that for most people would be like siblings, but for them they might be
Trump is in the center,
lovers
and it's
too.
the center of a bicycle spoke, and it goes out like this.
And the spoke,
I'm going to
that
try
first
this
spoke,
fuckery, and this fuckery, and this fuckery.
the ones on the first
and this
spoke
fuckery.
are the cases.
And then it becomes a tree.
Then we go out.
Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I
fuck.
mean? It's like, here's the circle, here's Trump.
Yeah.
There's spokes coming out of all the fuckery. And then here's one spoke, and there's this bunch of people. And then here's another spoke, and there's this bunch of people.
Right.
And then here's another spoke, and there's this bunch of, you know what I mean?
But there's the pro and against people on each one of those, and then that can go
No, I'm
out.
not talking about pro and against. I'm talking about people who actually back Trump, who were
just
in
the Trumps,
on the fuckery,
just the Trump and
on all
Okay.
the fuckery.
So the pro Trump stuff. Yeah.
All the pro, not
pro-Trumpers.
not both sides bullshit.
Okay.
Here's Trump.
Yep.
Here's a line to the people who helped him hide all the documents at Mar-a-Lago, and
Right.
it gets bigger and bigger.
Right.
And then we find out what the documents are, and now it's
And
a
here's
federal
Trump, and then
case.
here's
It's a state
the fake
case.
electors.
Oh, now you have the
Yeah.
fake electors in Georgia. You have the fake electors in Michigan and in Arizona. You know what I mean? It's like, but he's in the middle, and it's all his fuckery.
Yes.
And that's. I see just doing a count of on my every
It's
time
Diane's
I say
F-bomb count. It is. It's for those of you following. We are keeping an F-bomb count for Diane on this one.
We're not counting it. We're just.
Oh, we're just pointing them out at this point. In a future episode, there will be a new and improved F-bomb counter that will actually count.
Oh. You guys
By
are
the
such
way,
assholes.
the rumor has it that they're going to remake Highlander with Henry Cavill,
Who's that?
Superman,
Oh, God.
and it's going to be a prequel to the original.
It was already a prequel.
The original was a prequel to itself. Yeah, it was. That's kind of fun, but yeah, won't be seeing
we
that.
don't really. Oh, Sarah Palin. Newsmax calling for civil war.
Sarah Palin. Yeah. Who'd have thunk that she was just a wee-haired,
I'm like,
smarter
how
than
about
Marge
read a
Taylor
couple
Greene or
books and
Lauren
stay away
Boebert or
from
any
your
of that?
guns, because I can see Russia from my house.
Yeah, well,
Fuck her.
That's great. Why don't you?
Jim Jordan wants to investigate Fonnie Willis. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go with that? Governments the federal government cannot
Right.
impede.
But Marge Taylor Greene is going to
Unsta-
defund her.
Son of a
That's not
bitch.
going to happen either.
She
They
declared.
just keep
so it must happen.
talking, keep talking. Ooh. And I really wanted to hit this point, and that is like, I even said it during last week's show, that the biggest takeaway from the debate that was, Wednesday last week, is that the people in the audience booed the Constitution.
Mhm.
Like, we have to, realize these motherfuckers don't care about the Constitution.
Who makes more money in pro wrestling, do you think? The guys playing the heroes, like the Hulk Hogan's, or the guys playing the villains? Like, I don't know,
don't
what, the
care
Undertaker?
about that
I'm going to
shit.
throw that out. I'm assuming he was a
I
bad
don't
guy. I don't know.
care. I really don't care about that shit.
But
I don't
that's what I
look
mean
at it
about
like that.
But that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. They're rooting for the bad guys because they want the bad guys to win because they're on the bad guy's
Well,
side.
I also look at it like football.
They don't like the government.
Yeah.
You wear a red shirt, everybody's going to vote for you. You wear a blue shirt, these people are going to vote for you.
Yeah.
There is no in between. You know?
And if you're Mitch McConnell, you vote for
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I
The
got it.
guy. Jesus
I got it.
Christ.
Yeah, he really looks like a turtle who needs lettuce and is just frozen in that position
It's
for a while.
Brutal.
It's like somebody
We
really
should
needs to throw
actually
him
save
some
this
cabbage.
for when
There he
Andrea
is.
comes on. Save this for when Andrea comes on.
Save
come-
the A material for when the big shots get here.
Well, because she's a nurse and she
Don't
called
blow
Amy
it on
Stephanie
us.
Miller
oh, yeah,
today.
that's right.
And
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so remember last week I'm like, I want to do a new rule a week.
Mitch.
From Metro Detroit.
When Diane
this
is queen.
HBL Radio Nation.
No, I said let's try to do a new
New
rule
rule.
a week, right?
'Kay.
New rule. If felons can't vote,
This is inappropriate, Tony.
wait a minute. I didn't say fuck.
I know. That's why I said that. Yeah.
Oh God. New rule. If
But now
felons
you
can't
did, so
vote,
now
then
it
felons
counts
should not be able to
retroactively.
run for president.
That makes sense.
New rule.
Makes sense.
And by the way, I think felons who have served their term and are out and are tax-paying citizens should be able to vote again. So, fuck you in that rule. I'm going to make a rule number 2.
Okay.
An agenda, like, what do you call it? Not an agenda, an adjacent. A little tag to rule number
amendment?
1. Yes. An amendment.
It will be an amendment to your.
Rule number 1 is that when felons actually, fulfill their obligation to society.
Everyone
and
at home realizes that this is just Diane's manifesto slowly being pieced together week
God
by week.
damn it.
You will watch the spiral into madness as
It's not
we
like
go.
I have it all. I don't have.
And those little spiral light bulb things,
But I think they're good.
we're getting rid of those.
They're good. If you served your time and you're a tax-paying citizen again, you should be able to vote. That's my amendment.
Yeah.
What do you think about my rule?
I'm okay with the rule. I mean, a lot of places have it so that you can't run if you were a convicted felon. The city of Detroit, for example, it's kind of questionable as to whether or not you can there. But
we've had our history.
we had a mayor who used our water department like an ATM, literally. Just went there and pulled money out of it. Oh, you guys are using this for repairs? Now I'm using it for a night on the town.
Yeah. Oh, God, that was fucking bad. That was fucking bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they never paid any of it back.
I remember when I lived in Chicago cops were hoo-hoo. I was more scared of the Chicago cops than I were of people on the street. Just saying that. And that was in the mid-90s?
I got to live in an area for a while where nobody even locked their doors or even closed their doors half the time.
You never did when we were kids.
No, I mean when I was in my 20s.
All right.
I lived on Balboa Peninsula, which is part of Newport Beach in California. And on this little peninsula area, everybody just rides a bike up to the store. And when you come out, that bike's gone because somebody took it. But there's another one laying there in its place, and you take that bike. And it's a round robin of bikes. You just grab whatever bike is there. Everybody just knows this. Nobody drives anywhere because you got these bikes everywhere, but everybody knows everybody. And it's one of those things where, like, you have to go out of your way to get onto the peninsula. And it's not like there's anything to do really on the peninsula. So, except the boardwalk.
No cars or?
No, there are cars.
Okay.
Yeah. There were cars.
I was just wondering, because there's some places where there's no cars.
No, this was a full extension that just kind of went down and came back of PCH. Balboa Boulevard is what it's called.
I'm sorry, what country are you from? Hollywood?
Near there. It was a little long on the end there.
You can't handle the truth.
I agree with everything John Duff just said. So it kind of shows how easy the job is. None of them retire. I've had a hard time mustering sympathy for him. And he's talking about Mitch McConnell.
Well, we got to talk about Feinstein,
felt bad
too.
for Mitch, but
Feinstein
he needs to
has
go
to step down,
too. Well, as Stephanie Miller said on her show today, this would be a great time, bipartisanship. Sorry, you guys, let's, you guys need to be gentle about it. But
what are you saying?
You can't.
I'm a member of the Congress, you son of a
And Mitch McConnell's
bitch.
more he is a fucker.
Come here.
I have it written down about all this fuckery that he has caused. And I'm now fan. The guy's a fucking fucktard. He's
Mitch the Glitch?
Oh, he fucked Roe. He fucked the Supreme Court. Fucked Dems at every fucking turn when it came to Obama. And he said, we're going to do everything we can in our power to stop everything Obama wants to do. First fucking day of Obama's administration for 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And this fucking, look at him. We can't even talk about him right now. We have to move
6
on.
foot 200 pounds. You think that he would be?
We have to move on because we have to, wait. So Michael Cohen's case for $500 million has backfired. Trump, tried to sue him for $500 million, and it just
was told he couldn't.
And he was supposed to show up for Trump was supposed to show up for a deposition, and he never showed up. And then, here the ultimate brag, the ultimate brag ever. Okay, do you know anything about golfing or not really?
A little bit. I have a funny golf story I'll tell later.
Okay, so you got 18 holes, right?
How about no?
Sometimes the par is 3 because it's a short hole.
Yeah.
Sometimes the par is 5.
Sometimes it's 4.
6. Even if it's a difficult hole with a lot of things in it, or an ocean in between you, or some bullshit,
Nice, Diane.
right?
Nice, Diane. Nice, Diane.
Trump put on fucking Truth Social that he shot a 67. Now, a 67 is unheard of for even pros.
It's better than the golf pro at any of his golf clubs.
For maybe 8 holes.
Did you see the video that they included?
I mean, 9 holes.
When he went,
If he
goes
shot
to chip
a
it, and he
67
goes
for 9 holes, that would be good.
He chipped
you know
it
what I mean?
way off into the rough.
He sliced it. It fucking.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
You can't handle the
Big time.
truth.
So, I'm like, this motherfucker. And then he's like, and the Secret Service were around, so it's not like I could cheat. I mean, literally, that's kind of what his message was.
because they're not going to lie for him.
After they erased all the fucking text messages and fucking, oh my God, wouldn't testify in the January 6th committee, and
There was probably a Secret Service guy in the room where he's going, look at this. These are the plans for Kid Rock. Look at this. These are the plans for North Korea. What do you think we should do with that?
Yeah. Oh my God, for fuck's sake. This guy, it's like the fire hose of shit. Bing, 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 bing. Last week, I'm like, only on Wednesday alone, there were 6 major fucking stories. Oh my God.
Foolish.
Trump's federal election trial is supposed to start March 4th, 2024. It was supposed to do the January 2nd date, but she moved it. So that's good. It's better than August of fucking 2026.
March 4th
which is,
puts it into an interesting time period. It's 2 days before the conference. It's 1 day before the conference?
1 day before the, what is it called?
I think it's the RNC National Conference, isn't it?
Negative.
I don't know. I forget.
Which one is it?
No, some fucking.
You can't handle the truth.
Where they vote you in as a Republican.
Yeah, the Republican National Conference.
But isn't there a vote?
That's when they declare that this is who is officially representing the Republican Party
God.
in the thing. It's the primaries.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't anyone know
Super Tuesday.
Like I'm taking crazy pills.
That's what it's called, Super Tuesday.
Gotcha. Okay.
I love Judge Chuck Kent. She had to scold Trump's lawyers. He does not have the.
It's not that loud in the cast.
It is.
Well, in your ears, yes.
She said, take the temperature down, buck up, stop complaining, and start preparing. And it does not move the case into the haste of the mob. Quote, I'm like, of the mob. Literally, we will not move because the mob wants us to.
Hello, Benny Loco.
Benny Loco in the house,
Let
bitches.
my people go, you damn dirty ape.
Oh, and the Georgia Republicans are doing this new law that they think that they can remove Fani Willis, who is an elected official. I don't know what this fucking new law is all about, but it's gonna. Somebody's gotta be like, yeah, this is not constitutional. We all know it, but you know, the Republicans are getting away with a lot of fucking shit. They're emptying all the fucking libraries in Texas and making them into like disciplinary rooms.
Yeah, that's weird.
That was fucking weird on the news last night. That was a disturbing ass story. And the kid was like, yeah, they don't want kids to read. And then he goes, they don't want kids like us to read.
They're basing a lot of it on Prager University's curriculum.
It was so
Prager
bad.
University is done by Jim. Is it Jim?
And
Prager?
it's like in Houston, where 80% of the students are
not a doctor,
are black or Latina.
Not a
I'm gonna sneeze.
Educator.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Okay.
Kind of makes me
Wait,
feel
I
like
have to look at a light.
While you're looking at the light.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna sneeze anymore.
Yeah. So this Prager University stuff, which is what they're doing in Florida.
Yeah.
He got that going in some foreign country, so that he could call it's as much a university as Trump University is.
And, there was something I wanted to say last week. It was a quote from somebody, and it went along the lines of this. The book burners were never on the right side of history. Just saying.
Yeah.
Anybody who wanted to burn books was never on the fucking right side of history.
Cancel culture, as it's been called, really is what they're doing in Florida, taking and banning books, taking books away from people being able to look at stuff. However, people's ability to choose not to read that work because they disagree with the author's views is fully viable. And that is not cancel culture. That's just people responding.
Yeah.
That's just critiquing. That's just dealing with the ebb and flow of sales at that point. Thank you for that, Tony.
Okay, enough, Tony.
So, I think at this point it's Hunter Biden's laptop.
Hunter Biden's laptop.
No, I love Jeff Tiedrick. He said, pro tip, if your multiple trial dates are interfering with your campaigning, maybe you should be less of a toxic 24/7 diaper load crime factory.
Yes, exactly. Any other politician would have dropped out.
Dry your eyes, Donnie, and quit belly aching. Yeah. You committed these crimes, nobody else. It's not a crime against you. Everybody can't be fucking wrong, and you are the only motherfucker who's right.
Who was the head? I think it was a Frenchman who was the head of the International Banking Association for the European Union. And this guy got caught up in a scandal, and he was being sued. And he had to step down from running for that position again. He was a lock-in for it, but he had to spend time around this thing. And I'm thinking, this guy gave up billions of dollars to take care of his legal stuff first, because this guy probably understood what a dollar actually was worth. Donnie doesn't.
No.
This is a big example of the old, in the 70s, we used to watch
people over for 75 years.
In the 1970s, in our little grade schools, especially mine because I had nuns, they would make us watch all these things from the 50s and 40s, all these film reels. And some of these film reels included a whole series. I don't know if you got to see these or not, but Donnie Don't. Donnie Don't was hilarious because there was like Johnny Do, and he was the good kid, and he did everything right. And Donnie Don't was the little shit who went around and fucked everything up. And thank you. So Donnie Don't, and I'm watching this, and it keeps coming back to me. It's like, Donnie Don't. Like, there's a whole chant that went on like throughout these film strips. And I'm like, he's doing everything wrong. Absolutely everything wrong that you possibly could do, being in the legal predicament that he's put himself into. And the only thing that
same with all his co-conspirators. They're all out there on Newsmax and Fox News, going bing, 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 blah, 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 and
I think they're going for an insanity defense. And somebody said earlier today on the news, somebody said, Your Honor, my client here should really be made president again.
Is somebody saying hello through our front door?
Yeah.
Hello?
I hear a car. Hello?
Okay, that was weird.
Tony's
Our
off
alarms would have gone off.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I just heard
I heard a car.
Hello?
Yeah.
Did you not hear that?
I didn't hear hello. I
Well,
heard
we
the
have
car.
it on recording, so.
Okay.
Fucking spirit machine you got.
You fucking asshole. Your
the spirit machine is off. It's not on.
So anyway,
I am ghost hunting at the Eloise,
the first thing that Nazis came after was the media and the teachers and the books, and we're watching that fucking shit happen right now.
You dumb everybody down and look at
I loved
Idiocracy.
What Jen Psaki said. She goes, "You don't find votes. You don't find 11,780 votes.
Right.
Those votes are earned." And I was like, bam.
Yeah, those votes were earned and they were cast. You now look at them and you count them. You don't find them.
Yeah, fucking
you count them.
Assholes. Mark Meadows. Man, what a fucking weasel in action.
Oh,
this
trying
guy
to grab
is.
that lady's sign. Trump lost.
No,
Did you see that?
No, that was Peter Navarro. That was
That was
different
Navarro.
dude. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was Meadows.
No, Meadows. He went on the stand for 5 hours this week.
Yeah.
Trying to defend why his case should be moved to federal court.
Yes.
And everybody's rolling their fucking eyeballs.
Well, he's probably thinking because,
Guess what,
he's already
guy?
cut a deal in federal court. So
Guess what, guy? Guess what? Overturning an election and forming a coup is not part of your fucking job. It's chief of staff.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to use other fucking swear words. Oh, the GOP wants to use a potential shutdown, to, defund the FBI, the CIA, the IRS. They want to
cancel culture. They're the ones doing cancel culture.
Because those are the people who can actually hold them all accountable. And the funny thing is
was inappropriate.
I love it. Mueller, she wrote, said, but wait, the government shutdown wouldn't halt Trump's trials. DOJ says the criminal litigation an essential function and stays funded. Special counsel is funded through
She said function.
What? Through a fund at the U.S. Treasury.
Like I was barely
Controlled by the Attorney General. So their little schemes of trying to pull this bullshit, most of it is like this, where it's not even constitutional. You can't do this. They want to impeach Biden. Oh, for what? Name one thing. They keep coming. And
revenge.
And then guess what?
He killed their
proof?
favorite pig.
Where's the proof?
He killed their favorite pig, God damn it. They're coming after him.
Oh, shit.
With every marge they got.
We need to investigate Hunter Biden's dick pics. That's what I'm into.
Of course.
I want to investigate Hunter Biden's dick pics.
Back to Hunter Biden's dick pics. Yes. Once again, every time this lady comes in, she wants to see him.
Oh, he's so hot.
Yes, now that they are
Too
public
bad
domain.
he's a Democrat.
Yes, well, that could be questionable. Apparently, the young lady with Hunter Biden did. Yes, the lady with Hunter Biden certainly did. So.
Oh, my God.
Everybody down on the ground.
Only one person was down on the ground in those pics that Marge showed.
Going on with Mark Meadows, this motherfucker slime weasel.
No sense to me.
Lindy Lee, Mark Meadows hawked his book instead of testifying before the January 6th committee. He colluded with Ginny Thomas to overthrow the election. He burned Trump's documents in the White House fireplace and helped plan a coup. He was on the phone. Yeah. He was on the phone call with Georgia officials to fuck the 2020 election. Now he says these crimes were a part of his job as Trump's chief of staff. Just following orders and doing his job is not a thing. Remember the Nuremberg trials? You know what I'm saying? Like,
there was a little thing that was not
launching
considered a defense.
Terrorist insurrection against the United States in which the 140 U.S. Capitol Police were brutally assaulted for 4 fucking hours, people. And Trump's thugs attacked the very heart of our nation, and it's not part of his job. It's fucking treason.
It's an adult human female.
God damn, you guys can't keep up with my fucks. Can't keep up with them. October 23rd, 2023, Georgia trial for everyone. That's what Fonnie Willis wants. She's like, I'm fucking ready, you bitches. And then Trump goes, be careful what you wish for. I mean, this guy is just, he's a stochastic terrorism up and down, inside and out, motherfucker.
He really is trying to try it in the court of public opinion. And that's where he thinks he's going to win, whether he loses or not, whether he goes to jail or not. Because if he wins in the court of public opinion, then he is going to be like that actual rich guy that went to jail for murdering like a couple different people, Robert somebody. When he went, he dressed like a woman for a while. I forgot his name. There was that whole miniseries about him, and that's when he confessed while he still had the mic on. That guy, he was treated as a complete celebrity when he was in jail, and he was in a much rougher jail than DJT's ever gonna go. Deep Jones' throat is gonna go down in a really, really swanky country club like place. He might already own it, for all we know. And I wonder if he's gonna
Mar-a-Lago.
They're gonna find
prison.
a place that has. They're gonna find a place that has a golf course, and he's gonna be playing golf.
Make Mar-a-Lago a fucking prison.
That's what maybe that's why he sold it to Junior. I mean, all they have to do is just close the doors. You got a whole bunch of drug dealers in there right now. If Junior owns it, allegedly.
Why isn't satire working?
Oh, there it is. There's your satire. Allegedly. All right, what's everybody saying in the chat? That's why they offered it. Glory and all the girls. That's fucking true. God damn it.
Benny Loco said that all she ever really wants is for one person to just, throat punch. Jeep John throat.
Oh, well, she said, wait, hold on. My favorite term that she said.
I'll be a huckleberry.
Favorite term that she said for Donald J. Trump is she wanted him to become pink mist.
Pink mist.
I'll never forget it.
Like through a chipper?
Maybe.
Fargo.
I'm going Fargo with it. They coming to birth.
I hope you don't mind me disclosing that, Benny Logo, but it was funnier than... I'll never forget it. That's...
Especially if it's like you're talking to somebody and like, it's going on behind a shed and just out the side of the shed, you just... And the person you're talking to doesn't even break. They just look right at... And you say, what was that? What was what?
Oh my God, he almost made beer come out of my nose.
That would be the image in my head. My director's eye that I would see in that. Justice Thomas reveals 3 private jet trips paid for by G.O.P. mega donor Harlan Quid Pro Crow.
Oh my God, he's so bought and paid for. It's so ridiculous.
So paid for. This guy.
He's got a for sale sign on his
These are the
fucking
things that
head
he is
and
disclosing.
His ass and his wife.
These are the things that he's disclosing. These are, imagine what he hasn't told us about.
What?
Benny Loco. Packing with C4.
Packing with C4. Poop.
Poof. Poof.
Poof. Yes. Poop poof. It would be poop
Benny
poof
Loco, jump on with us right now. Come on.
Yeah.
It'd be so fun. So, yeah, Giuliani loses his defamation case, and he's got to pay $132,000, but he's broke. But somehow he showed up last week to his fucking hearing date in a private fucking jet. So he can just,
And
suck
little
it.
known fact, by the way, most people don't know this, but in the 70s, Giuliani was on a little show all about, cartoon characters that went racing around in supercars. He just kind of twirled his mustache a little bit more at the time, and I think he had a little hat. Went by the name Snidely Whiplash back then, I think.
I don't know
but
what
this is a fun
you're
fact.
referring
That's
to.
It's a cartoon character that he looks a little bit like. But
I don't know what you're talking
because
about.
Giuliani is his sidekick. Mugsley. Giuliani is a cartoon character. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
He's a cartoon character.
Okay, fine. I get it. I just had
And
no
a drunk,
idea what the
a
fuck you were
drunk
talking-
cartoon character
what
at
you're
that.
talking about. So let's go through Enrique Terrio is supposed to be
Enrique.
sentenced to 33 years, but it's been delayed till next week. We got Elmer Stewart Rhodes.
Why was it delayed?
The
Was it-
one-eyed wonder.
Was it delayed because he needed
he's
a
already,
vegan
hold
menu?
on. He's already been he's already in prison for 18 years, and he's part of the Oath Keepers. And
Yeah.
so the Proud Boys lieutenant today, his name is Joseph Biggs, was sentenced to 17 years, and his other sidekick, Zach Reel, 15 years. These guys are getting major sentences.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to point out a fact also. When on Jan 6, I can't remember which was which, but the Oath Keepers were like on the east side of the Capitol, and the Proud Boys were on the west side. And if it switched, I don't know. But all I'm saying, it was
They were moving with a purpose.
obviously a coordinated attack. I mean, it's so fucking obvious.
Semper Pi was on the
And
move.
you've got, Proud Boys and Oath Keepers who are, protecting Biggs and Roger Stone, Alex Jones.
None of whom were there.
They were all there.
No, none of whom were there in
The Capitol.
the Capitol.
No, but they were on the Capitol grounds outside.
Exactly.
All of them.
So all the guys that were supposed to be
And
protecting them
Wilbur-
were in there.
The Wilbur Hotel was like, what do they call it? The
Stone's
War
Throw.
Room.
Yeah, yeah.
And and it's funny, these guys were like videotaping themselves.
Well, they had the big meeting the night before. They had
Making
the
a
conference. They rented the
documentary.
conference room the night before.
How about the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers meeting in a fucking parking garage the night before? That's why they're all in deep shit. It's all a conspiracy. It's so clear. And if you can't see it, and if you are a right winger out there and you think we're full of shit, do your fucking homework.
Yeah.
Get
And-
out of your fucking hole and fuck off.
Antifa hasn't existed for a while now, but they keep blaming Antifa for
Antifa
everything.
fought
They
the Nazis in World War II.
Technically, yeah. But the group Antifa that we know them as we know
Antifa
them
was
today.
the whole world against the fucking German army.
Yes, but what we know them as today and what the right-wingers are complaining about when they say Antifa, they mean like the BLM style Antifa that are going on today, the protesters. They haven't been organized as Antifa.
There is no group
forever.
called
There
Antifa.
is no group. Yes, that's my
It's
point.
you and me and regular citizens who are like, yeah, I'm anti-fascist, you fuckos.
Yeah. That's it exactly. But they want to blame as if there's a particular organization
Oh, and
that they're going against.
anti-fascists were all blood-sucking cabal, bing, bing, bing.
They all
they're
think
so
that
bad.
BLM is like doing all this intricate shit, like CIA level, like, infiltration, which is great to me, thinking that they're like, having their little meetings and stuff, and they're wondering, you work for BLM? Take your clothes off so I know you're not BLM. All right, now have sex with me so I know you're not BLM. I mean, what kind of weird stuff do they do?
Well, that's what I mean. And then hold on. In contrast, you have Christian boarding school reaches $100 million settlement for alleged torturing students in Virginia, sexually, physically, and mental abuse. They handcuffed and shackled them to beds. They raped them and viciously beat them.
Yes.
This is the Christian. This is what they are doing. But they're going, no, the Democrats are doing this.
But they've been doing that.
No.
They were doing. Our government was doing that to the indigenous people back in, when we first got to this country.
I know, but hold on. I'm saying now.
1494.
I'm saying now. They're all projecting.
1794.
They're all projecting. They're saying we are blood-sucking,
1494.
child trafficking sex cabal, right? When they are the ones who have to make a $100 million fucking settlement because a settlement? No, so that means none of them are going to go to jail, by the way.
Right, yeah. I had
There's gonna
somebody,
be,
I had a right winger approach me about this type of a topic and came up to me and said, have you heard about some of the good stuff that the right's doing as far as like getting them kids back? And I'm like, what kid? Well, kids that are being trafficked and such. I said, really? And I talked to him a little bit about it, and then I said, all right, now I want you to really think about this carefully now. Are any of the kids in this documentary that you watched on YouTube that was made on an iPhone, are any of those supposed kids, are any of them black, brown, yellow, Hispanic even, or are they all just angelic little white kids with blue eyes that you're saving? Because that's what it is. And he thought about it for a second, and he goes, well, I didn't see any in there. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe watch other things than somebody's YouTube channel. No offense to YouTube, but, you shouldn't be watching YouTube documentaries and saying this is fact. We're here for entertainment.
That's what it is. Everything they say against Democrats is a confession.
Metro Detroit.
It's projection.
This is
it's
HBL
gaslighting.
Radio Nation.
On a fucking scale,
Yes, it is.
I don't think we've ever seen
Like,
here.
share, and subscribe on all the socials.
Yeah.
Whoa, we got Seven Dust and Kenneth Otto. Nice.
What?
Yes.
Seven Dust. That's a
Kenneth
cool name.
Otto.
It's a band.
Mm-hmm.
Seventh Dust is a band?
Seven Dust.
Seven Dust. Oh, I see it now. There's a delay on my thing.
There is a delay on.
Oh, we have new people. I love it.
Yes, new people. Hello.
I know.
Share, subscribe.
I know. I need a beer.
Like, share, subscribe on everything. We hope that you're not right-wingers because you won't like us if you are.
Oh, my God. No.
However, if you're left-wingers, you'll probably really like us. So stick around for a while.
Well, I wanted to mention this, that I love that Governor Brian Kemp is dismissing the GOP's calls for a special session to impeach Fani Willis. Now, we have to realize, okay, he's a fucking Republican. Raffensperger's a Republican. But, at least we have these few people. A few. We have to realize it's only like 5 or 6 people. Maybe Pence, Kemp, Raffensperger. Maybe if on one hand I can count the people who stopped the fucking insurrection, who stopped this horse shit from happening. I don't know. And it wasn't a lot of people.
No.
And we can't guarantee that's going to happen the next time.
They needed certain people in key positions, and they did not have them. They thought they had them, but they did not have them. And that's,
and they thought they could fuck the system to make it happen.
Ironically, everybody says that's because of Dan Quayle. Dan Quayle spoke to Pence.
Called Dan Quayle.
Pence called Dan Quayle because Dan Quayle has the better legal background. Pence has the better relationship with God.
Christian.
So they spoke for a little while. Yeah, well, they had that kind of conversation. Thank you for that, Diane. That was
you're welcome. I love giving visuals. Fuck these people.
Yes. Anytime anyone's ever done that to me, I always look back and I go, But the whole thing is that Pence actually had to contact Quayle because Quayle knew the constitutional law behind it. Pence almost did it. If
Dan
Pence,
Quayle's no goddamn fucking angel either. So let's not.
He's no angel.
Yeah.
But he knew enough to say,
you can't do this shit.
No, this doesn't fly with the Constitution.
It's not legal.
Yeah.
You will go to prison.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Rabbi, I know that I'm not supposed to have pork, but they say pork is the other white meat. So since it's the other white meat, does that make it okay now? No, it does not. The rabbi there, that's Quayle telling him, no, you cannot do that.
Right.
Clarifying the rules for him. And thank you, Dan Quayle, for doing that because he really did save democracy, I think, at that point.
But he's no goddamn hero.
He's not a hero.
No.
He just did.
No.
He did the correct thing.
Dan Quayle. Don't give it to Mike Pence. Don't give it to what the fuck
I wouldn't
is
give
that
anything to Mike
fucking second generation bitch that fucking I can't think of her name. And Adam Kinzinger, and you know what I mean? Don't give these what?
Cheney.
Blackburn?
Yeah, not Dick Cheney, the daughter.
Yeah.
Liz Cheney.
Yeah. Don't make them into heroes. They're not fucking heroes.
I'm not making them
They
into heroes.
voted with fucking Trump 90% of the goddamn time. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But you know.
I'm still going to talk the way I talk. You can ring that bell all fucking night long. It's only going to annoy the people in the audience, not me.
I'm having a hoot with it, actually. I'm okay with it. I think it's a permanent fixture
I don't care.
now.
I'm Angry Cupcake. Just put an Angry Cupcake meme over my face. I'm Hal Sparks, Angry Cupcake female version. And I'm going to say, fuck you, you're wrong, every fucking time I can.
Yeah. Like I said last time, it took me a while to learn that Diane has named her middle fingers. This one's fuck and this one's you.
So true.
She does that a lot. Yeah.
It's so true.
They have names. Isn't that neat? Well, fuck you. Well, wait a minute. You only pulled out you.
It's so true. It is so true. I do that.
Dad, I'm Jesus Christ.
I do that a bunch. Oh my God, it's so
Yeah.
true. It's funny when like people point out your like idiosyncrasies, and Billy Gaffney, he's not in the chat. But anyway, he's a good friend.
He's not here. Let's talk about him.
Yeah, let's talk about it. No. But he pointed out that I do psh all the time. Okay, I'm like psh. You know, and I saw myself do it like 3-4 times when I rewatched the show last week. I'm like, psh.
It's a bunch
I
of
don't know.
those.
I guess I do that all the time.
Is that supposed
And
to
he
be
made
the
a
sound of
song.
somebody slapping?
Well, he also made a song, and that's the first thing that happens in the song. He makes parody songs about his friends.
Die.
What? Yeah.
That's what you do when you scare your cat.
Well, that's what we do, but apparently I do it before I laugh. I'm like, psh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I apparently I do it like that, and I don't know. Sometimes, but it's funny when people point out your little things.
Yeah.
You don't realize you don't really see them, which I think is, I think it's cute and funny.
As long as
I'm not like
as long as you
offended.
don't crush the other person by saying it. It's like, oh, that's so cute, that little cross-eyed thing that you have there. Like, what?
No. I'm not
Just
offended by
two
it.
urinals at the boat club.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it. Let me just put it that way. Oh my God.
Thank you, Tony.
Yes. So we talked about all that. We're waiting for Andrea to come on if she wants to come on to talk about Mitch. So I'll just.
And while we're waiting.
Well, I wanted to say 42 videos and 160 plus posts on Truth Social in the last 24 hours from Trump. He's losing his goddamn mind, dude. He's like, he's
rage truthing.
Oh God.
Totally rage truthing. I told you I had a story about golf. I'll tell you my quick golf story.
All right.
So, buddy of mine. All ready? This is going to happen a lot throughout this story, I'm sure. Buddy of mine, big golf guy.
He does it anyway.
He's 6'3", 215. Shoots a 66.
6'3", 215.
6'3", 215. Shoots a 66. 5'3". But no, this guy that I knew, in high school and all throughout my life, really, when I was in my 20s.
Do I know him?
Yeah. Took me out to a driving range. Okay. And he said, it'll be a blast. We go out to this driving range. It's a nighttime driving range. We got drinks, got our own little spot and everything. It's pretty cool. I'm like, all right, I'm going to give this a shot. And he takes his time to show me how to, really hold the club and everything, get everything going.
You're not a golfer.
Shows me the whole thing.
Never done it before.
Never done it before.
Right, yeah.
Right. So that's why we're just going to a driving range
Sure.
first. And he sets it up, and he takes a swing, whap. And, he goes into the whole stance and everything. And I'm like, okay, I understand the stance because it's like bowling, and I'm actually a really good bowler from when I was a kid. So I'm like, okay, so I got this. I got this down. So I line it up. I'm getting everything ready. I'm ready to go. Whap. And as soon as I hit the ball, I got under the ball with just enough English on the ball. English is where a backspin.
I know, yeah, I know what English
where it
is.
pops up,
I play
hits
pool.
hits me square in the fucking forehead, pops down, and I throw the club down, and I said, fuck you, fuck this game, I am never playing this thing again. Now, I have driven golf carts for people, and I will play VR golf, but I have never picked up a golf club since that day.
The first time I ever played a golf game that was a video game,
Yeah.
I got a hole-in-one. And I walked away, and I said, fuck you, bitches. I'm out.
Nice. Go out on top. You got to go out on top.
No, I grew up at a country club, so it was tennis and golf club and the swimming and we even had diving boards back in the day.
Right, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
You know.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, I was a diver in high school, so it was my chance to practice or whatever. So that was cool.
Were you on volleyball too?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I was a diver, and I was on track in high school. Yeah. It's probably why my wrist is so fucked up.
My
'Cause I
extracurricular
would go
activities
like
in high
this,
school did not involve sports.
and it would break the water every time. You know what I mean? Like when you're a diver,
Right,
you
yeah,
go
you
like
gotta-
this to break the water.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if that's why my fucking wrists are so bad right now.
Don't know.
I can't even lift a beer with my left hand right now. And that's devastating.
Can you work a straw? If you can still work a straw, I don't feel bad.
Dude, it's painful. Yeah. So, what's everybody saying? Is it
Words.
Andrea even
I'm pretty certain
is
it's
she
English.
even come in? She said she's got her voice back, people. And she's eager to talk now. I heard her phone call on Stephanie Miller's show today about Glitch Mitch. I mean, we might as well kind of go into it. I don't know. I don't know
Hi,
if she's
Kenneth
gonna
Otto. Glad to hear that you're. It sounds like you're done with chemo. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
'Cause you're,
Unless you want to go into the mass shooting numbers. Mass shooting numbers?
mass
or
shooting
glitch?
numbers are something for. We do have
Fuck
some new.
an A.
We do have some new listeners. So one of the things that we've done that we've kind of shied away from for a couple of weeks really is getting into the numbers of mass shootings.
It's so bad.
That have been going on because it's just so depressing to see it. But the current number is 478 for this year. 478 mass shootings. That's 478 times that multiple people, more than 4 people, have been shot.
Daughter
And
was
it's
at North Carolina.
Yeah, we
it's just terrible. You know, any of these things at these schools. I mean, it is a new normal for all the kids at any level of school that whatever school they're going to is going to get shot up. The odds are higher than they have ever been in the United States.
Last week it was
It's ridiculous.
465.
More kids get shot
Last week it was 465.
than have heart attacks.
Right? Now it's 478.
Yeah,
Now, people,
that's almost 2 a day.
we
For
cannot
those of you who are math challenged.
we cannot keep this shit up. And then you've got motherfucking Republicans who will refuse to do a fucking thing about it. They won't do anything. They're like, oh, thoughts and prayers. And then they're like, oh, fuck off. We don't care. You guys should concentrate more on the show than concentrating on my F-bombs.
I
For fuck's sake.
I didn't even get a chance to hit this, and I'm coughing.
Oh, God. No, it's disgusting. We've got kids who are locked up for 3 hours, you know,
jumping from the second floor.
Jumping from the second floor. We saw the video.
Kids nowadays are more okay than their parents are more freaked out than they are because it's normal for them.
Look
at this
up.
point.
Can you look up on your
machine?
On your machine.
My
Because
chin?
Tony's not here.
I'm gonna look it up on the machine.
The front cover of what was it? Charlotte. What campus was it? You should see the front cover of their student newspaper.
Charlotte USC cover.
Yeah. It's all text messages from kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I was like, they were like, what picture can we use? What could, normally they would do a picture on the front cover and blah, blah, blah. No, let's use the text messages that we got from all our friends.
Right. Yeah.
And then highlight a few in red. And that's what I want. Will you send that to HBL Radio Nation or Tony or whatever?
I'm looking for it right now. Give me a second. I know that I've seen it.
Send
and I
it
know
because
the one that
it was
you're
so.
talking
It was, and when you get down in the finer small print, Tony, did you hear about this?
I am what?
Okay, so this is maybe it's better if you just look it up. So
Okey
what
doke.
did you? No, Brian, what did you look up?
I'm looking up USC cover right now.
USC student paper cover, and it was
student messages.
It was the student paper. They put out this great cover, and I loved it. And I never got a chance to do it because I've been dealing with my mom and a whole bunch of horse shit and personal shit, which we don't need to go into. So, Tony, please look, Google, UNC student paper cover. I don't know what
newspaper front page.
Yeah.
UNC cover student messages during shooting.
I want you to put it up, put us on the side.
I have no idea what's going on.
That's it.
That's
With
it.
the little big.
The second one.
Big is it?
Yeah, second one's it.
Yeah, that one. Are you gonna? Can you scroll down on the one that's really big?
This one.
That's the one.
Okay.
Okay, put that on, please.
Jeez.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Oh my God! Everybody's gonna get dinged every time there's an F-bomb.
That wasn't an F-bomb. No.
I want to see the picture. Okay. There it is.
Okay.
Can you share that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you?
No.
Can you zoom in so we can read the whole thing?
No.
Well, why not? Sorry, work was crazy. I'm trying to get on here. No worries. Andrea is texting me.
No worries, Andrea, because for a while we sounded like, I don't know, who was that?
Hey, here it is.
We sounded slow. Okay, can you read it? Because I cannot read it.
You can read it. The Daily Tar Heel.
I cannot read it.
Come on.
I cannot read it. Can you read it? Motherfucker, I can't read it from here. Get on mic, Tony.
No.
Get a fucking microphone
Tony,
and read it.
Can you put it on this TV over here and I'll read it?
Hold on. Yes, I can. Where's the remote? Hold on.
Here.
I don't have the
Input?
remote.
Yeah.
Okay, to what?
HDMI. Fuck. I don't have it connected.
Oh, God.
Son.
Hold on. No. Number one. Yeah, I disconnected
Okay.
it.
Yeah, because he's an
Hold
idiot.
on, just let it.
Son of a bitch piece of shit.
Okay. Brian, right here. Oh,
Okay.
no. Maybe.
Tony, get on mic and read it. Quit wasting time.
Hold on.
All you have to do is pull that microphone down.
Can you read that?
I can
No.
read parts of it. Yeah,
At the
it's like an eye
top.
test.
All right.
Are you safe? Where are you? Are you alone? Guys, I'm so fucking scared. Hey, come on, sweetheart. I need to hear from you. Can you hear any gunshots? Please stay safe. Barricade the door if you think you can run and get to a place that you can lock, do so. My teacher is acting like nothing is happening, and I'm low-key freaking out.
Check.
I wish these never happened. Stay calm and safe. I wish these never happened. So that's somebody that's been in multiple.
Right.
Yes.
Tony, take over.
What?
Take over.
I wish these never happened. Stay calm and safe. We love you. I am so sorry this is happening. I love you. What the fuck is happening? Multiple voices and loud banging. I'm in class. Everyone is losing it. People are literally shaking, still going on and coming closer. Hoping it's cops. I'm gonna fucking throw up. Kinda wish I had someone else here, though. Please pray for us. Please stay here where you are and keep the doors locked, fortified. Love you so much. Are you home? Someone is already shot. It's scary. How unprepared our teachers and staff were that day. I'm listening on the scanner. I haven't heard anything yet. I will be okay, my love. Just stay put. There's someone armed on campus. You have a whole community. Same boat. You are with you. Whatever.
Keep
are
going.
you hidden? Longest half hour of my life.
These are children.
I'm so scared to leave. Stay
College
down.
kids.
Do you hear? Do you hear shooting?
I mean, do it seriously.
Okay.
These are kids who are fucking
Please let
freaking
me
out
know.
for their lives.
Put emotion
please,
into it.
Please let me know when you're safe. Hey, are you doing all right? Like mentally, this shit's scary. I love you. I'm safe still.
Felt that one.
My texts won't go through. I am safe. Active shooter on campus. I'm in Dayru, but I can. I'm in DEY space NR. I'm in Day NR.
It could be like a,
Put
place
in
that they know on campus.
yeah. Put in but I can see people running in here screaming.
Next room.
Get under the desk. Oh, run if you can. Put stuff in front of the door. Please be careful. I'm scared. I'm so scared. RN. Oh my God. I'm so scared.
I'm so scared
Holy
right now.
fuck, someone's in the building. Safe. Yes, you? Yes. Checking in. Just hope y'all are safe wherever y'all are. Apparently someone is shot in Caudle. Caudle?
Could be a
Caudle
building.
Quad Hall.
Right.
Yeah. Quad ill.
Okay,
There's no
so
HA.
keep going.
Oh, sorry.
Police scanner says one person down, no pulse. Please stay there where you're safe. Are you safe right now? Are you safe? Please send literally anything. I heard someone get shot. Can you call me? Are you okay? I don't know what to do. I wish I could just come get you. Don't stop texting me.
What the fuck? When will this shit quit?
This
is
number
awful.
one
It's
issue
awful.
with anybody who says that they need to arm teachers, professors, instructors, etc. The question that you need to ask each and every one of those teachers, etc., professors, whomever, it's not a matter of can you shoot someone to protect the children in your class, the children under your wing, as it were. The question is, can you shoot one of your own children? Can you shoot one of your children from this class? Because that's what you're going to be facing at that point.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Everybody
Well,
says
all
that if
I'm
you
saying
arm
is
a
this.
teacher, that teacher is going
No.
to have to kill a student that they've known probably.
That's true.
That's a much tougher
That's fucking
That's
true.
a much tougher
And guess
decision to
what?
make.
More guns creates more chaos.
It's
not.
More guns being more safe is a failed experiment. I've
Oh
said
my
it
God!
over and
For
over.
fuck's sake!
It's completely failed.
I'm
It's
so
totally failed.
tired of this both sides bullshit. Guns don't kill people. People do.
From Metro Detroit,
Uh,
this is HBL Radio Nation.
You know, the RNA. You should see the shit.
Like, subscribe,
Because
and
my
share.
mom supported the NRA. I get Shooting magazine here still. And
Nice.
I cannot quit the subscription.
I can't quit you.
until it just runs out, right?
Yeah.
And my mail lady friend told me it's not going to run out until like next year. So I was like, okay. So my mail lady, The one who delivers my mail thinks I'm a fucking gun-tooting fucking Nazi. And all I'm trying to do is be like, no, get rid of this. I hate this magazine and the NRA bullshit coming to my house.
Yes.
It's from my mom. But I had to forward my mom's mail to my house so I would get her stuff. And so now I'm getting all her NRA bullshit.
Right.
And it's awful.
Yes.
You should see the language that they use to denigrate us.
Women,
Democrats, people who believe in the Constitution, LGBTQ. No, these are hardcore right-wing mother. That is really loud.
Loud.
And so, yeah. No, but what I'm saying is that it's scary. Their language, what they use.
They weaponize the language like anything
Absolutely. It's so bad.
They started off by saying that my political opponent is actually my political enemy. They're not my opponent anymore, meaning that we're just trying to get to the same place but doing it in a slightly different way. They're now your enemy. They're going to stop you from getting there.
Everything is war language. Everything is war language.
And we're never going to move forward with war language.
Let's stop. Let's kill. Let's murder. Let's, you know what I mean?
Let's get revenge. Let's get revenge on those that have we've perceived to have wronged us.
The right has become so far right, it's so super
fragile.
Scary. And these people who are believing in this horseshit. I mean, I do think we are peeling off a little piece by piece. With every criminal indictment. And they're going, yeah, I just can't do this. I can't do this.
I think it's happening with the older ones, yeah.
All these other people cannot be wrong and Trump be right.
Yeah.
Okay?
When does it get through to the cultists? Because with Bill Cosby, it didn't get through to any of us when one woman came forward. 2 or 3 women came forward. Few people started questioning.
40.
5 to 6
50,
people came forward. More
60,
people questioned. You get 12 to 15. And everybody was ready to be done with them then. But then, like you say, it gets up to 40s and 50s. And then you got to be done with the guy.
When can you believe the women? When are you going to believe the children? When are you going to... Hold on.
That's
Michael
the idea.
Jackson.
What's the limit? Yeah.
Right?
Michael Jackson was
Every
a pedophile.
time I hear a Michael Jackson song now,
Allegedly.
I'm like, I changed the fucking channel.
I do the same thing with The Who.
I do not watch the Cosby Show or anything. I don't give it fucking ratings.
Same.
I
also never liked the sweaters.
No, it's not even that I was a big follower of that shit. Anyway, I loved Michael Jackson back in the day. Off the Wall was his best record, in my opinion. Fuck everything else.
Thriller, fuck you.
Thriller can suck my dick. So,
it's a preemptive.
That's just how I feel. But I'm not going to give energy and power to these fucking people. I'm not going to,
That's why I stopped
watch
listening
their
to The Who.
movies.
That's why I stopped listening to and watching certain movies with certain people
I'm
in
not
it.
Gonna.
Stop
I'm sorry.
listening to certain bands.
We have
and stuff.
to put our foot down and quit funding it.
Yeah. But it has to be our choice to do it. We can't ban it, but it has to be our choice to do it, for sure.
Yeah. And why do you get lower ratings? Because you're a fascist fucking piece of fucking shit.
Well, wait a minute, though. Let's look at that, though. That's not true. The fact of the matter is that there are so many fascist fucking pieces of shit in this nation right now that they actually pull really good ratings. That's why they're put on shows. That's why Tuckums has a whole career.
Hold on. We have to realize also.
Hannity.
Hold on. No.
All of them.
Can I get my sentence out?
Go ahead. Yeah.
The reason why I think they're getting a lot of ratings is because the left is watching what they're doing. We have to watch what they're doing. If we don't watch what they're doing, they're already saying, Trump is already saying, I'm going to put my political opponents in prison. He's already saying it.
Yes.
Out loud. Fucking no fucking, not even a qualm about it.
Nope.
From Metro Detroit, this is HBL Radio Nation.
Yes,
enough.
it is. Like, share,
I'm going
and
to take
comment
away the
everywhere.
bell, and I'm going to hide it, so you won't have to hear it next week. Thank you. Unless you guys like the bell.
That's a preemptive shot. You've got like 7 or 8 fucks to drop.
Oh my god!
Before he has to hit it again.
I think it's gone off 100 times tonight. Anyway.
Yes.
No.
It has.
No. I'm tired of these right-wing assholes capitulating to the NRA, to Christian fascistic QAnon,
any of the
conspiracies, all this. It's toxic.
Yes. We have to get rid of the lobbyistic situation.
Anybody in the house ever had a toxic friend? When you were like, I realize this person is toxic and I need to get the way away.
Yes, but usually pretty quick.
Far away.
Usually happens pretty quick.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah. They're fucking nihilists, man.
Have you ever been sucked in for a minute and go, oh my God, yeah, that's enough. The line drawn, I'm out.
I think I started to get sucked in on 1 or 2, but those are just really weird dates. Okay. And, yeah, I thought it was... Because if you're on a date, you'll... No, I'm serious. If you're on a date, you'll put up with, like, a little bit of the crazy. You know, well, I was younger at the time. Not, I'm married now. I'm not dating now. But, yeah, back then, when I was somebody.
And you put up with a little, like, I didn't really like what she just said, but if she lets me fuck her, I will.
I dated girls who were wackadoos. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've dated witches and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's happened. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. If you touch my pink parts, I'm going with it. That's it.
Oh, my God. My pink parts.
That's all there is to it. I mean, come on.
Oh my God, bro.
If you're going to talk some kind of crazy ass shit for 2.5 hours and then touch my pink parts, great. Yeah, we can date, sure. I can make and eat dinner during those 2.5 hours while you're yapping.
For fuck's sake, I'm gonna die. My pink parts. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. That's too funny. Well, that's why you come to HBL Radio Nation and you listen to two buddies talk, and there is
sometimes
no
there's talking about pink parts.
There's no holds bar.
No.
Pink parts. Oh, fuck.
But we're pretty close.
I'm still
3 minutes out.
I can't get the visual out of my head.
Oh,
Make
thank
it
you.
stop.
Thank you. No, that.
Make it stop.
That reminds me of a lot of dates, too.
Oh my God. I just walked right the fuck into that. Brian gets me again. It's always about busting balls around here. It's so hilarious.
Yes.
Well, not one of your fans.
Yes. Always good.
All right. Yeah. I think we need a social.
Right, Princess. It gets us social again.
All right. Oh
social.
My gosh. We got some more people in here. You guys like and subscribe. Do me a favor and pump up those likes and subscriptions because, we feel like we're talking into the abyss.
To hear more about Brian's pink parts.
No, when Hal Sparks started.
Share.
And he's like, I don't know. And it was 100 people. And then it was 1,000 people. And now he's
is that your Hal Sparks?
55,000 people. What?
Or is that your snooty voice or is that your
Hal
Sparks voice?
No, I was just kind of, trying to make a point,
Yeah. So it's kind of a snooty.
No, I wasn't being snooty at all.
Okay, well, I thought you were being a character or something there.
No, I was.
You put on a voice.
Well, man, did I? I don't know. Oh my God, what was it?
out a
I'm gonna have to rewind the tape and listen. No, when you get like 50, and then it goes to 100, and then more people see you, and then it's all in the algorithms.
Yes. Psst. There's a great documentary out there that shows that they went to, I think it's How to Create an Influencer or something like that, and they took like 4 people, and they said, do you want to become an influencer? We're going to make you an influencer. And the way they did it was by buying subscribers.
Oh, psh, of course.
And they just went through.
Oh, I did it again.
This love. They went through this whole.
Give me a beer batch and quit dinging that bell.
They did. It was really interesting. They went through this whole thing where, like, the ones who thought that they could do it on their own, they thought that they could do it without spending anything. Yeah. They're the ones who ended up spending the most.
Right.
I mean, and it really comes down to how many followers do you want to buy? Because if you want to hit the numbers that are out there, and you're not Hal Sparks. If you're not Hal Sparks, yeah.
Grew his audience, what do you call it, organically, if you will.
Well, yeah, he's had a stand-up career for years. He's had the music career for years. He's been
an actor.
He's been on Talk Soup and all those other
He was on
comedy shows.
Not Dude, Where's My Car? Or was it Dude, Where's? Yeah.
But COVID happened. So
COVID happened, and that's when he started.
That's when he started his podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's had some popularity on the get-go. To be totally honest with you, I think it's kind of odd to see Hal with long hair. Because I remember Hal Sparks as being a comedian who actually wore a suit and had like hair like mine, like short hair.
Sure.
So yeah, when you reintroduced me to Hal Sparks, because I didn't watch Talk Soup or any of those shows, I just do it on my own. If something's on, I make comments to the TV all day long.
He grew his hair and he goes, if the apocalypse is going to happen, then I think I need to grow my hair long and talk with an Australian accent, because that is like the best apocalypse accent that you could have. And this is during, COVID in the heat of it. And he's like, yeah.
You know how to do one?
No, I can't do it.
An Australian accent is the easiest thing in the world to do. You just go up at the end of everything you say until the last thing you say. It works that way every single time. I'm telling you, that's just the way it goes.
There's more to it than that, but it's true. It's so true.
So true.
And that's when you know the next person gets a chance to talk, because they go,
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It works out really good that way.
Ooh, Tish James case is coming up next.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. We are over a little bit. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Well, I guess we are. This just breezed by so fast.
It did, because we're good. Anytime we talk about my pink parts, it just flies.
For fuck's sake, dude.
Flies.
Negative. Negative.
So final words, Di.
No pink parts.
No pink parts. Okay. I'll take that as your final word. I take Di's final word will be psh.
Psh, no pink parts.
Mine will be remember. As Wichita falls, so falls Wichita Falls.
Okay, yeah, that was super dumb.
Not really. See everybody. Join us next time. Make certain you like, subscribe, even if you don't like. Subscribe, comment, join, donate.
We love everybody who came and joined us for the first time.
Thanks to all the new listeners.
Tonight, I see you. We can't go through all of it, but we see you.
Nice
and we
to
love
see you.
Please
We'll
like
see you
and
nice.
subscribe. We'll see you next week, 5:30 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before Hell Show. every Thursday. This is HBL Radio Nation, and I am Diane Russell.
And I am Brian P. Gallagher.
And we say peace out, motherfuckers.
My mind is growing. I can feel it.
I don't think you're happy enough. That's right. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Stepping out of kitchen cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of kitchen cars, racing to the summer spot. Oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my head. Don't ask me why. She probably started to cry. Good morning, Vietnam!
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Sipping down of bitchin' cars. Racy on the way to Mars.
Come on, buddy, genius. The fuck were you gonna do? Laugh the last three to death, funny man!
Behind the bars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She'll probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super B. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy?
I ain't gonna quit! I got nowhere else to go!
I believe her biography was sweet.
I will get my money, you cocksucking bastard!
Stepping out of the jet cars, gonna race you on the way to Mars, oh no, no. Got everyone to do. Stepping out of the jet cars, and motor into a quad.
They mostly come at night. Mostly.
I don't care, cause she's always in my
An indictment.
head. Don't ask me why.
An indictment.
She will start to cry. Yeah.
An indictment. An indictment.
The price is wrong, bitch.
It's mine! Oh, it's mine!